Going out for breakfast is a very good, what's the word I'm looking for? Analogy. Going out for breakfast is a good analogy for what's going on in Canada with the trade war, tariff war, or as the Americans would have us believe, the war on drugs. All right, let's get the party started. The idea is to walk around and talk for 10 minutes. Let's make sure this thing is on first. Hate to be walking around and talking for 10 minutes and the camera's not even on. Oh, I'm 2 minutes in already. You got to see the end of the breakfast mayhem. Tempers were a little short today at the breakfast mayhem. I mean, those guys have been at it since 4 o'clock, 4:30 this morning. Can you imagine 4 hours? Well, it's actually more like 6 hours of that work environment every day. Man, I'd be an alcoholic for sure. All right. So today is Wednesday, March the 12th, and currently it's 8 o'clock in the morning, 2 minutes after 8. Wednesday means breakfast. Routine has crept into my life. It's only a matter of time before you get into some kind of routine. And hopefully it's a good routine, a healthy routine. And I think mine's pretty healthy. Get up early, have breakfast, take a walk. And this now, recording daily, a walking, talking vlog, is part of my routine. Because this is so easy, I can do it every day. Put the camera on, save it to my phone, upload it to YouTube. It's easy. There's no flashiness about this at all. That's why I think I can do it every day. Just because something is routine doesn't mean it's boring. Animals like routines. When we had a dog, the dog knew after supper it was time for a walk. The dog knew the other routines as well. Dogs like routines, just like people do. Today I learned that John Malkovich lost all his money in 2008 to Bernie Madoff. He lost millions of dollars, his life savings. And at that age, can you imagine? I would never trust someone who says they can do better than the market. I'm very happy playing the average, just being average. In fact, I'm very happy being safe and below average. That's me, though. I've never been a fan of get rich quick. it's like I like routines. I like just doing like every day, like the 1% rule. Just try to be 1% better every day. Some days you're not, some days you are. Last week I didn't study Mandarin for the whole week. I took a week off. So now I'm behind by a week, but that's okay. I learned. I didn't feel good about it. I also took a week off doing my exercises for my frozen shoulder. And if you take a week off, that sort of thing, the problem doesn't go away, it just gets worse. So now as part of my morning walk, I bring my hiking towel along and do my shoulder exercises. Life is a daily battle. And it's okay to take a couple of days off, but you got to get back in there again and be consistent. I think a lot of life is just consistency. In my life, getting back to get rich quick, I've had 2 occasions where people told me something so fanciful, so fantastic, so unbelievable. And in both cases, they wanted me to invest. The first one was a perpetual motion machine. It seems like the bigger the lie, the more believable it is. The second one was an investment financial planner, and he was telling me about this technology that could turn clay into aluminum. And I thought, wow, that is very unbelievable. But coming from this guy who, you know, wore a suit and drove a BMW and da-da-da-da-da, you'd think, oh no, he must know what he's talking about. Of course, I didn't invest in either. And here we are, 10, 15 years later, and there is no perpetual motion machine, and there is no science that turns clay into aluminum. So, get rich quick really means get poor quick. So I'm going to do these 10-minute. Can I get across this? I think I can. Oh boy. So I'm going to do these 10-minute top of mind videos every day. And every day when you're retired doesn't mean every day. It means on days when you can. It's part of my routine. It's part of my daily walkabout. Look at this river. That is so nice. So it's just a walk and talk. And what it is, and I'll tell you this once, and I actually don't really mind repeating myself. There was a guy, there is a guy, I think he's from North Carolina. Retirement is in the title of his YouTube name. And he retired recently, and he did a video every day for the first 30 days, and now he does them every few days. For the first, and all his videos are pretty much exactly the same. There's very slight variations, but really, he gets up, he takes a walk, he goes out for fast food, and that's his whole video. I'm thinking, well, I can do that too. I can just go out every day and do the same thing and talk about it. So that's the plan. Okay, so let's see how much time I got here. Got another minute. So it's about 10 minutes. That's all I want to do. 8 to 12 minutes. So 10 minutes is my goal. Financial planners. Let's talk about them. I don't like them. I don't trust them. And I don't think they should be trusted. I mean, they're not highly regulated. the way that even real estate agents are. And having worked as a real estate agent in the years prior to my retirement for about 16 or 17 years, I know what those guys are like. And financial planners are actually worse. My opinion. If you're a financial planner, maybe you'll agree with me, maybe be offended by that, maybe both. You have to pick and choose who you're going to work with, be it buying and selling real estate or stocks and bonds, investment vehicles. And unfortunately, most of the people that are doing the work, helping you do the work, they have inside knowledge, but they use it to their own means and their own gains. That's my feeling. All right, so that's enough for today. See you again tomorrow.
Down there.